welcome to the old rabbit hole.
3.
I'm in the rabbit hole. You're in the rabbit hole. This is the rabbit hole. My name's Keith Calkins. I was born and raised in Santa Cruz, California, and now I live in North Hollywood. Yeah, I'm a musician. I'm an artist, you know, all around. I love art. It's my passion and what keeps me going. This particular project is a solo project. I got the chance to play all my own stuff and you know, give my songs some life. So yeah, it's been fun. The name of the project is The Old Rabbit Hole. It's an EP. It's going to consist of 4 songs, and of course the hit single is The Old Rabbit Hole. So check that one out. The Old Rabbit Hole is a place where beautiful things happen and terrifying things all at the same time, and you know, that's where we live and that's where I am. You know, I've always had a passion for recording, and I've had this idea that I really would like to share, you know, what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling with the world, and see if anyone else connects with that, you know. So I've always had the desire to get the music out there, just never really had, you know, the right conduit to do that, or the right space, or the people to work with. And you know, when the opportunity fell into place, it just, you know, everything just dropped right where it should have been, and it's just worked out perfectly. You know, it all came from my heart, man. That's the easiest question for me to answer. You know, it comes from my heart. Music for me is something that I have to do. You know, it helps me get along through my day. It helps me, you know, deal with my everybody's everyday issues. You know, and it's my little counselor. I'm gonna use this EP as like a welcome to the world, you know, to have everybody get to know me, my style of music. But there's definitely gonna be a full length coming out within the next 1.5 years, and you know, you may be able to expect to hear The Old Rabbit Hole on that one as well, maybe with a different production style or something like this. But we're gonna be seeing a band being put together. I'm sure I really want to start playing with other musicians again. That's a big passion of mine. So that's something to look forward to, and also playing out, you know, gigging as much as I can, and sharing that music in person as well. The passion's always there, and you know, I got to tell you, living down here in LA, it's not easy. You know, you see a lot of disappointment and letdown, and you know, but every time an opportunity comes up, or just something that you know reminds you why you love doing what you do, it's Of course, man, the fire's still burning, and I've got that desire and all these dreams, and you know, look out, you know.
I'm Keegan Allen. I'm from Hollywood, California, one of the 9 people brought up in that area.
I'm Triston from Santa Cruz, California.
My name is Jon-michel, and I'm originally from a small town called Modesto, California.
I met Keith in AMDA. He was like a sick guitar player, and I was all about his music, and he recruited me for this album, and yeah, pretty much that way.
We went to middle school together in Santa Cruz, and then got even closer in high school, and ended up playing together a lot.
I know Keith because we're related through marriage. He's actually like my cousin by marriage, which is kind of interesting little wrinkle. The Keith Calkins Rabbit Hole project, we knew that we wanted to go big, but everything had to be based around the core content, which is the songs of Keith Calkins. And, I mean, he's currently a solo artist, and you know, so his primary instrument is the acoustic guitar for the most part of the songs that I've heard, but he also, you know, plays keys and whatnot. So I think we tried to build everything as that being the root core.
Man, we've played music before. Usually we just jam out, and like everything that we did just sounded kind of cool. So we were like, oh, let's like do this, let's like do that, and then kind of like, you know, in between skating and shwilling, it was pretty much a nice little music impact.
We've been jamming out and playing for maybe 6 or 7 years now. We were in jazz choir together in high school. And got away with some epic shenanigans back in those days as well. They're good fucking songs for one thing, so that always makes it more fun and makes the process exciting as you hear it all come together.
Rabbit Hole is just a kick-ass song, you know, there's no doubt about it. I mean, the bass is fat, the drums are sick. It's just a rad song, you know, you can't help but like it.
It would have to be Rabbit Hole / Snowflakes Falling / Crisscross Eyes.
The thing about Keith is what makes him such an interesting artist is he didn't learn the formula when he was learning to play, which makes him a more creative artist than a lot of the people that are producing music right now. But it also makes it harder to play with them in some instances, and it's always a bit of a challenge, but always a fun experience nonetheless.
It's been really challenging because we've been going between different programs and getting around certain like technical issues, but it's actually been an eye-opening experience to see that really it doesn't matter what DAW you use or what system you use, the core components are all the same. Good mics, good mic placement, and a talented musician, and pretty much you're gonna have something good on the other side.
Truth, the old rabbit hole means the self-debauchery of our youth.
I guess to me what it means at this point is that there's going to be a lot of things tugging at your coattails trying to get your attention, and they might not all be healthy things.
Rabbit hole is pretty much your own self-debauchery that you can fall into, and through that, climbing back out of the rabbit hole, you find a lot of beautiful nuances in your life that you take with you out of the rabbit hole.
Ooh, the rabbit hole.
Well, hopefully it'll just open a few people's eyes to the kind of music that we're making here, and get in a few people's ears and make them feel good about it all.
That everybody in the world gets to listen to every song at least once. That 1 million people buy one song at least. That everybody loves it. That they will.
I'm living it, man. I'm in the rabbit hole. You're in the rabbit hole. This is the rabbit hole, man. This is the rabbit hole. This is the rabbit hole.